Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. If you look at Denver, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
You know, for the Wizards, they haven't done much to advance in the rankings, but they haven't gone downward either. I'd like to see signs of improvement from this team.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. George is out there with Song. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Kelly Oubre out there with George, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up with the 76ers. George against Middleton. George passes to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Into the lane, and the basket is good.
Control, confidence, Edgecombe showing it all from the midi.
Young outside. Pass to Middleton. Back to Young. Sarr sets the screen for Young. Here's Sarr from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Maxey with it. Now defended by Sarr. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Embiid with the screen on Young. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Young pass to George. Now here's Middleton from past the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
76ers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. At the top of the key, Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Young.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Sarr, the screen. Young pass to Sarr.
And it's not easy making a shot when you have Embiid in your face like that.
And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
In the corner, it's Oubre. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. Here's Maxey after the basket by Washington. Here's Embiid. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver. And that one, good.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Young inside. He's covered by Maxey. Sarr sets the screen for Young. Pass to Coulibaly. 5 to shoot. And Young kicks to George. Fires the three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 6. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
George sets a screen for Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. P.J. Edgecombe picks one up.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
And so Young nails them both. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Wizards, Bagley, he's checked in for Song. And it's Johnson in for Chris Middleton. Embiid finds Oubre. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
Young dishes to Bagley. Young pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Clock at 6. There's the three. The Wizards with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Shot by Johnson, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Edgecombe, no good. For Washington, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Deflects the pass. Edgecombe with the steal. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. And it's all evened up. 9 points in the game so far.
And who doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team? Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
Now, here is Young. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to push. 6 to shoot. Back to George. Oubre with the steal. Pass to George. Fires from the corner. It's hauled in by George.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And here's Young from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And most of the time, you expect Young's three ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
And here's Embiid. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Embiid's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Trendon Watford's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Quentin Grimes comes in for George. Jared McCain's checked in for Edgecombe. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. Then for the Wizards, Champagne's checked in. And it's Whitmore in for Koulibaly. Here's Embiid. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Carrington up top, Lowry covering. Now Carrington. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Well, already a high-volume three-point shooter for Bub Carrington. Just have to be consistent.
Now, here's Lowry. 4-point game. Can't connect from short range.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Bagley with a screen on McCain. Johnson can't get it to go. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the 76ers. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, one fluid motion. Lowry just as dangerous off the dribble as he is catching and shooting.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks, Kevin. Closing in on the trade deadline, it's the Wizards front office getting things done. Their fans are going to be excited with this deal because Trae Young has a flair for the dramatic. He makes impossible shots, highlight reel passes. His confidence never wavers, and I'm told he really believes he's going to be able to succeed moving forward, and that truly rubs off on his teammates.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA, and we thank Shams for always bringing it to us. And the Wizards with possession after the miss from Joel Embiid. Bagley with the bucket.
What a pretty pass by Bub Carrington, reading the court beautifully.
The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Embiid. To the wing right side. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. Wizards shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's Whitmore. Bagley, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose, but after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to McCain. No good with the triple. Wizards leading by 6. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And a wide open look for Whitmore. No good from outside.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Carrington with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And the basket by Johnson.
A rookie who shoots freely from the arc. Johnson is a threat with range.
Here's McCain. And the shot goes down.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Carrington. Got it up. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty cool.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.